this one. I send you.
Yeah. Question 1.
No, question 2.
Question 2.
Yes.
Oh, so what are the formulas for this kind of question? The two very important formulas.
N minus.
Yep, that's the first one. That's called the sum of. Hold on, let me just adjust. Yeah, so the this is called polygon. So this is under polygon. So sum of interior angle. Okay, let me be interior angle is n minus 2 times 180. So n is the number of sides, right?
Yeah.
What's the next one? Sum of exterior angle, which is 360. Okay, sum of exterior angle 360. Okay, so therefore once you have these two, I think you can solve almost any polygon question already. They give you exterior angle, right?
Yeah.
Of a
no, they never give me. They say it's 111 degrees.
Yep, less, right?
Yeah.
That each interior, right?
Yeah.
Of a regular 15-sided, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you have so in a way they give you n equal to 15, right? So if the sum of exterior angle is 360, so
it's 360 divided by 15.
Correct. That will give you the one of the exterior, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what's the answer? Can you help me out?
It's 24.
Okay, so once you get the exterior, then you can get the
interior,
which is 180 minus, right?
Yeah.
So of course the reason is angle sum on
no, it's
angles on a straight line.
Angles on a straight line.
Yeah.
Oh
Angles
yes.
on a straight. I'm lazy now, just a straight line now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So why you cannot do this question is because you have forgotten these 2 points. So if you have forgotten the formulas, there's no way you can do questions. So memorize these two formulas. Actually, you could have done it the other way also. So you can use 15. You can put it in 180. That's the total, right?
Yes.
So total divided by one of them, right? Total divided by one of them, then you can find out the one of the. This is called one of the interior already. You can also do it this way. So once you get the interior, then you can get the exterior also. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So you could have done it this way, lah.
Mr. Low.
Yes.
For question 2, to first question,
Yeah.
form an equation to solve for n. How do you form the equation?
For n.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, okay. So there's okay. You see, the question we are working on is different from this question.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 2 polygons. So okay, never mind. So good that you point this out. So that means this way of doing the question is actually we are not solving this question. Okay. So over here it says you have regular polygon. So you need to sketch it out. Sketch it out. And then just now you talk about the 15-sided one is what? The exterior is how much?
Exterior is
24, right?
24, yes.
Okay, good. So you need to sketch it out. Right?
Yeah.
Then the interior is 150, right?
No.
Oh, the interior is how much? Can you help me out? 156, is it?
156.
Okay. 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 So each exterior angle of a regular n-sided polygon is 101 less than each interior angle. So in a way, then you can find out the exterior angle is 111 less than the interior angle of 15-sided. That means less than 156. So 156 minus the 111, which is 45, right?
45.
Yep. So 45 is the exterior angle of this one. So it's just 360 divided by 45 lor. That's your n. Yeah. Which is 8. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how you do it lor. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Done.
Yes.
Then find the interior angle for n-sided. So once you have 8, then you can solve the rest.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yes, we have done the first part, like which is we have
Find
done
the
this part,
the
this one, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Next. So the key is still these two formulas.
Yes.
Okay. Seems like you have forgotten this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, for this question, right? Question 4, I did it.
Yeah.
But then it somehow it just got
Given that
messy
have a
at
total, okay.
question part 3.
Yeah. Yes. Fine. Simplify and then this. Okay. Let's do it together. So you have the cent and then you have the dollars. So you need to somehow you have to decide whether you want to play with cent or you want to play with dollars. So you have 32 coins. I think this one you can use the X and Y. You can use the X and Y to solve it.
I don't know how to use
Yeah?
Y.
They give you, given that the number of 50 cent is X, so 50 cent is X, so 20 cent is, the total is 32 ma, so
Yeah, 32 minus X.
Yes. So find for the total value of this. So for the total value is 32 minus X times the 20 cent.
Yes.
And over here they say in dollars.
Yes.
They say in dollars. So once I see it's in dollars, then I will just
Make it 0.
0.5, 0.2. And seems like it's better for me to choose this because they want it in dollars. Okay? So I times 0.2. So this is the part 1 answer. Of course you need to open up.
Yes.
Simplify. So when you simplify, this is 6.2, 6.4 minus 0.2 x. Yeah, that's 1 mark. Okay. Next, Elliot also has 32. Oh, this is H. So E. He has 5 more 50 cent than Harvey. So 5 more. Okay, so 50 cent and then 20 cent, and of course 0.5. Then this is 0.2. And then it says he has 5 more. So 5 more means X plus 5 right? Yeah. Then Haley. And the rest are 20 cents. So 32 minus this whole thing
Yeah.
So when you minus the whole thing, that means you need to give a bracket. Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Then if you give it a bracket, you also need to simplify. So you open the bracket. Okay. So you have 32 minus X, then minus plus 5 is so minus 5.
Yeah.
So simplify is 27 minus X. Okay? Yeah. Okay, good. So find and simplify expression for the total value of coins that Elliot have. Okay? So
I know where's my problem now.
where? Is it?
32 minus 5, I never minus 5. I just continue to times the 0.2.
Actually you can choose not to minus, but it's good to it's good to simplify before you continue.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't, you should get the correct answer as well. So it's X plus 5 times 0.5 plus 32 minus X minus 5 times 0.2, right? And this should give you, they say the you're doing part 3, right? So this should give you 26.9.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then what you do is you just open the bracket.
Yes.
So it's got 0.5x plus 2.5
Yes.
Then here, let's say you don't want to simplify before you continue, just continue. So this is 6.4, right?
Yeah.
Then minus 0.2x, right? Then minus 1, right?
Yes.
Then it goes to 26.9. Then you continue lah. So my practice is I like to underline similar term. Because if I don't underline them, right, it looks very messy to me. So therefore, I know that all these numbers, I will put it to the other side. So when I put it to the other side, change sign. Minus 1 plus 1. Plus this one, minus 6.4. Plus this one, minus 2.5. And then the rest is just this one and this one. So 0.5, 0.2, 0.3x. So can you use your calculator to get me the right hand side?
Minus 6, 5, 4, 5, 19.
19
Yeah.
Okay, good. So x is equal to 19 divided by that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. 19 divided by 0.3.
Is 100.
19 divided by 0.3.
19 divided by 0.3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your whole number?
63.3333.
Funny thing. 27. Let me double check. Yes, 5 more 50 cent coin. Hold on,
Wait. I think my friend sent me. The teacher said something was wrong.
Oh, never mind. Then okay, never mind. The approach is this.
Yeah.
Yeah, never
I
mind.
think so.
You're not supposed to get the I mean the x is supposed to be a whole number lah.
Yeah.
Okay, but in this case it's not, right? But anyway, the approach is this.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we have to trust our approach.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how you get the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically you should be able to reach this step lah.
Yes.
Okay, then you should be able to get the full score. Okay, the number the sequence question is actually very easy.
Yes.
Minus 6, right?
Yeah.
So remember our formula?
Yes.
First number
My first number.
plus the difference,
plus,
right?
Yeah. Plus the
Then
difference.
times the n minus 1, right?
Yes.
So in this case it's 19 plus
Yeah.
difference is minus 6.
Yeah.
Minus 6,
Yeah.
so this. Of course you need to open the bracket lah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do the plus first. Do the times first.
Yeah.
So this one. So underline is 25 minus 6n. Yeah.
Yes.
Then after that you just put in the number.
Sure, I need help for the question. The 88 houses, then 16.
Okay, let's see.
I think I only I start.
You mean this pain?
Yeah.
This question we talked about it the other time.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a simple one first. So this question is under proportionality. Let's say 5 people 2 days can complete one project. Okay? Then if I give you 10 people 2 days, how many projects you can complete? So very simple. You have the same timer. So your head count double, right? So your output should double as well. Make sense?
Yes.
So the answer is 2 projects in this case.
Can I write it down first?
Yeah, you sure. But actually the understanding is more important.
Okay.
But of course life is not so simple lah. They don't give you like so straightforward.
Yes.
They probably give you like 1 day, then they give you 2 projects, then they ask you how many people you need. Okay, so this question, what you need to do is, can you see that you have the time is different, the project is also different,
Yes.
so it's hard to do.
Yes.
Just now we only have one different.
Yes.
The day is the same.
Yes.
The
The
people is different,
Yeah.
right? So meaning if you have two different, okay, over here we have people. This is called the first parameter. This is the second parameter. This is the third parameter. So when you have a three parameter question, proportionality, you have two different parameters you cannot do. So you must get it the same first. Get one of them the same first. Okay, this one you cannot get it the same because this is what you need to find.
Yes.
You need to find, then you cannot get the same. So probably you want to have an intermediate step. So let's say you have 5 people. So you want to make the day the same, or you want to make the project the same?
The day.
Okay, let's say you want to make the day the same, so I put it 2 days. Right?
Yeah.
So one project. Never mind, I can write it again. So now you say you want to make the day the same, right?
Yeah.
So meaning, okay, this is the question. This is the question. I just copy the question. Can you see? I just copy it down.
Yeah.
I never do anything. So now you want to fix the day the same, so it's 2 days.
Yes.
So that means instead of 1 day, you make it 2 days, right?
Yes.
Okay? So you fix the day the same, so that means the project must be
the same. The project have the times 2.
the project have been times 2 because
Because the
like
day
say
times 2.
because like I say, right, you can only make one thing the same. So now you already decide to make the day the same, right? So the project you have to make it different. Okay? No change. So basically over here you times the 2, right?
Yeah.
So over here you cannot change it already.
Yes.
Okay? So now you ask how many people you need. So for 2 day, 2 project, how many people you need? So 5 people, 2 day, 1 project. So now 2 day,
10 people.
10 people. Okay, good. Done. So now I think it's pretty easy to see how many people 1 day can give you 2 projects.
20.
So your day, the time is divided by 2, right?
Yeah.
So therefore your head count must,
Times 2.
yeah, to counter the effect, right?
Yeah.
Therefore it's 20. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So similarly, if you are to do this question, 16 room, 12 days, right?
Yes.
So only 16 room. Oh, so in this question you might not need to use that one, but I think it's the same concept. Okay, so 16 room, 12 days. So you want to find out 1 day, what's the speed of Lee? Actually this question is about speed. So what's the speed for Lee? That means 1 day Lee can finish how much?
Then is 12 divided by, no, 16 divided by 12.
Yeah, which is
4/3.
4/3, right? Room, right?
Yes.
So good. So I know Lee is 4/3 room, 1 day.
Yes.
Then what about Zhang?
Zhang is 8.
8 divided by 5, right?
8/5.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay, so with this understanding, I think it's pretty easy already. They say assuming that both paint and consumer find a number that will take to paint. So now they need to work together. You know what's work together?
Yes.
So work together means
They add up.
they add up, yeah. So you add up this. 1 day they finish how many?
Wait.
Yeah. So it's combined.
It's 44/15.
Over 15, right?
Yeah.
So this is 1 day.
Yes.
But in order to do 88, then you divide lah.
44.
Yeah. 30 days, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
27.
你在做什么 ？88 divided by this.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
30, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this question, right? The concept they want to test you is speed times time. In this case, not distance. They're not running. They're not doing any running. So is speed times time equals to accomplishment. Accomplishment. I mean how much they what they have accomplished. Understand? Or work completed. You understand?
Yeah.
So 88 is the work completed they have to do. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So the question asks you for the time, right? So it makes sense for you to find out the speed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I find out their combined speed. So basically you make use of this formula.
So like teacher, like if like for the tank the water go in and the water go
Yeah,
out,
that one
the
is
same thing,
the same thing. That one is called rate times the time, and over there is volume.
Yes.
Okay, because for that one they are not doing any running. They are also not doing any work. But in a way they are actually doing work lah.
Yeah.
Work completed is also the volume filled.
Yes.
Does it make sense or not? When you say work completed also it means the volume filled. Okay?
Yeah.
So just make use of this. Okay? Good, next.
Mr. Low, can you like
This one?
yeah, the whole thing. I want the
This one?
Yeah, this one. That one.
This one I just discussed just now with the other student. Probably I do the other one. Okay, so I just give you Mr. Lu make 100K a year. Okay, so you need to know in Singapore you are so basically this 100K is the total income. And in Singapore, right, they give you relief. Okay, R-E-L-I. Sorry. L-I-E-F.
L-I-E-F.
Okay, relief. So relief means relief means no need to pay tax on that. Tax exempted. Or non-taxable. Does it make sense? Okay, so like they have the kids relief. Let's say it's 2,000 per kid. Okay, then they also have the parental relief. Actually they have many more reliefs, but so let's say it's 5,000 per parent or per person. Okay, and then they also have Cpf relief. So this is as stated. Cpf means like you contribute to your Cpf, then you don't need to pay tax on that. As stated. As stated means 5,000 lah. 10,000 10,000 lah. 20,000 20,000 lah. What else? What other relief they have? Oh, donation to charity. Donation to charity.
And also personal.
As stated. Okay. Then personal.
Yes.
And then personal is just a fixed one. It's like maybe 2K lah. Okay. Okay. So in this case, right? Okay. I think these are all the reliefs lah. For this case. Okay. I think there are more reliefs than this, but for convenience, we just stop at here. So my case, I have one kid. Okay. So I got the 2,000 relief. Okay. I have mom and dad. So 10K, right? because 5K per person mah.
Yeah.
So 10K. So I find out all my relief first. Understand? So I will find out the total relief. And then CPF. So let's say I contribute CPF, like I contribute 30K. As stated means how much I contribute to CPF, how much I can claim.
Yeah.
Okay. Then donation, let's say I donate 0. Okay then. Okay. Personal 2,000. Then this I add this up, then this will be my total relief. Can you help me out?
Yes. $44,000.
44,000. Okay, so now I make this 100K and I got the total relief, means can be deducted from this total income. So what is the taxable income? That means this income need to be taxed.
56,000.
Yeah, very good. So if I get 56,000, then now you look at your table. The 56,000 fit into which table? I mean fit which row?
This.
Are you talking about the first 40,000?
Yeah.
The next one, the first 80,000, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So 56,000 is in between these two. So it should go the one before, right? Okay, good. So if you read this one first, 40K is you pay $550.
Yes.
So that means you split it out. Your 40K, you pay the $550.
Yes.
So your 56K, you minus the 40K, you have 16K left, right?
Yes.
And 16K here, can you see? The tax rate percentage is 7%, can you see?
So you have to times 7%.
So you just take the 16K times the 7%. That is the dollars you need to pay for this 16K, which is?
Let me.
Yeah.
1,120.
So for the first 40K, I have to pay 550. Then for the 16K, then I have to pay this. So you add up. So this is the total tax I need to pay. Okay.
Yes.
So basically, it's just total income minus the total relief. That's the taxable income.
Yes.
Then the taxable income, then you see which row you fit into. Then you split it accordingly.
Yes.
Then that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
Okay. Good. And then just now, I think, yeah, for this question, did you do this question?
No, but I know how to do this.
No, you better do this question.
Okay.
I will tell you what mistakes the student make.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yes.
Did you do 7B? Can I take a look at your 7B?
Never do 7. I only did 1, 2, 3, and 4. I haven't do.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and I think you should attempt 7B.
7.
Yeah. Good. Because I think this higher purchase scheme, I think some students they are confused. What are you busy with these days?
Just like doing my own revision hours. Is the answer 300?
Okay, so actually I don't care much about the answer. Actually I focus on the, this, I don't know whether you know this hire purchase scheme, right? Do you know why it exists?
Because like some people cannot afford to pay the whole thing at one time.
Correct. Okay, that's the key thing. So for the hire purchase, right, is called pay now
And pay later.
plus pay later. Okay? The pay now portion is actually they call it the down payment.
Yes.
Or sometimes they call it the first payment. Okay? Then the pay later part is actually called it's actually a loan.
Yes.
Okay? It's actually a loan. It's a loan by the store, or the loan by the car dealer, or the loan by a bank. Okay? So the whole thing about this hire purchase scheme is like okay, you can only afford to pay the first payment. You only have that much of money to pay the first payment.
Yes.
But don't worry, like let's say if you go to a car dealership, they say, don't worry, you just pay me the whatever you have now, probably like, oh, you can afford 50K now. Let's say the car costs you like 200K. Okay? So for 200K, of course, you can pay upfront if you have this much of money. But if you don't have this much of money, then you have to use the hire purchase scheme, right? So they say, don't worry, you just pay the 50K, then the rest you can take loan. In a way, you take loan from the car dealership. So the loan, right? When it comes to loan, you need to pay what to the loan? Interest. Okay? So remember, the interest only apply to the loan part. Okay? To the loan part. Okay? Means whatever whatever amount of loan you take, right? The interest will add on or apply to the loan.
Yes.
Okay? So therefore, right, if you look at this question, so the person can afford to pay 500. Okay, the total price is 3500. So that means the person need to take a $3,000 loan. So with this, then over 15 months, so okay, and the simple interest rate is 8% per annum. Okay, so like I say, right, the other time, this is year one.
Yes,
That's 3,000 times the 8%, right?
Yes.
That will 240, right?
Yes.
Okay, then of course your year two you are supposed to pay what? Year 2 you are supposed to pay the full amount if you ever cross the year 2, but in this case you don't cross the year 2, right?
Yeah.
So you split 3 months, right?
Yeah.
So 3 months is like a quarter of 1 year, right?
Yeah, so 8% times quarter.
No, actually you just take the 240 times the quarter.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that is the $60, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
So in a way, right, you over here year 2 probably you just write 3 months.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be your working.
Uh-huh.
So if you do it this way, right, it's very clear.
Uh-huh.
It's very clear. It's clear to the examiner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you do it any other way, I think it's not so clear.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the examiner look at your workings, then the examiner might not understand probably this part. But if you do it this way, it's very clear.
Uh-huh.
Year 2, 1 year is 240.
Yeah.
I split to 12 months and 3 months, so 3 months is a quarter of a year. So you have to pay only a quarter of that interest.
Yes.
So it's $60. So actually the total is 300. Your answer is 300, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So very good. So but now if you look at this one, there is a funny thing about it is, so if you need to pay $300 interest
Yes.
on top of this 3,000,
Uh-huh.
so it makes sense for you to add it and then divide by the 15 months, right? That's the monthly payment, right?
No.
And then why? Why not?
Because 3,000 is the first payment. Either the
No, 500 is the first payment.
3,000.
3,000 is the loan.
3,000 is the loan.
And then you need to pay interest for the loan. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
3.
So therefore, 3,300 divided by 15. That's your monthly. That's your monthly repayment. You say loan, right?
Yeah.
And then interest will apply to the loan, right?
Yes.
So the money that is left for you to pay is the loan plus the interest. So it's the loan plus the interest. The money that is left for you to pay is the loan plus the interest. So therefore the loan plus the interest is 3300, and then you are allowed to pay in 15 months. So that's how you divide by 15. That's how you get the monthly repayment. Am I not right?
No.
Oh, then if not, then how? Then what divide by 15? If not this way, then which way?
Is it?
I'm asking for monthly repayment. What's the monthly repayment?
Monthly installment, isn't it
Yeah.
300?
No.
300
in this case
only
is
the interest.
300 is the interest, right? Like year 1 interest is 240. Year 2 interest, because it's 3 months, so it's 60. So the interest is only 300.
So the monthly installment is not.
The monthly installment is not 300. 300 is the interest. Wait,
Then,
my 300 is interest, right?
yeah, it's the interest.
Yes. Okay, good that note. Wait, my 300 here is the interest, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
I mean, I have never talked about the monthly installment
it's the
for 300, right? It's the interest, right? Okay, so for the monthly installment is the loan plus the interest.
Isn't it 3,000? You first divide by.
No, okay. You see, your understanding is loan plus interest is the money you have to pay to the car dealership,
But
and
the
they
thing-
allow you to pay over how many months?
15 months.
Yep.
But the
does it make sense?
300 is
Yeah.
already divided by 15 now.
No, I don't understand what 300 divided by 15. I
Because you
never take 300 divided by 15.
No, but
I never take 300 divided by 15. I take the loan, which is 3,000 plus the 300.
yeah. But
Then I this whole thing divided by 15. Yes. I never take 300
one
divided by 15.
300 is.
Why 300 is because the interest. The car dealership offer a loan to me.
Oh.
That's why I keep telling you it's loan plus interest. Loan plus interest.
Why is it not 3,000? 3,000 plus 350.
Again, I didn't catch.
What?
I didn't catch what you say.
I'm talking to my
Oh, okay.
thinking about it.
if you have other understanding of this hire purchase scheme, please discard that one. This is the right understanding of the hire purchase scheme.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what understanding you have of the hire purchase scheme, but this is the right understanding. Okay, one more time. You have the pay now plus the pay later. That will give you the hire purchase scheme, right? But of course, you know, questions in your school, they don't talk about pay now and then pay later.
Yeah.
They like to use this is the down payment. So you just need to get used to the terminology lah, like what your school use. The pay now is actually the down payment. The pay later is the loan, right?
Yes.
And then for them to offer you a loan, right, they will charge interest to you. Right? So therefore the loan plus the interest is the total amount. I mean, it's the amount you need to pay to the car dealership for the pay later part. Right?
Yeah.
So they allow you to pay over 15 months in this case. So this is the formula. Simple, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. The interest part is given by the simple interest calculation.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And you add the loan and you divide.
Yes. So this is the this is the correct understanding of the hire purchase scheme. I don't know why students have other understanding. I don't know why. Alright? If you have other version of this understanding, please discard that one. This is the right one. Okay?
Yes.
So if they ask for the total amount you pay for the laptop, just use the pay now plus the pay later,
Yes.
which is the down payment plus the
So 3,300.
300. Yeah. Yes. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, good. Yeah, that's it. So if you can't remember, you just remember this flow chart lah, like pay now plus pay later. Pay now is the down payment. Pay later is the loan plus the interest. You don't even need to care about the 15 months. You know why? Because sometimes they might not give you 15 months. They might give you for 24 months, 2 years. Right?
Yeah.
So
Just divide.
this is the flow. You got the pay now portion, which is the down payment. Then you got the pay later portion, which is the loan plus the interest. In fact, these two together one. These two, they will have to be together because the interest only apply to the loan. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the understanding. Hold on. Question 9. I'm going to tell you what is the common mistake for question 9. Let me look at your paper 1 and 6.
Which is 3D. cm 50 units for is 700 divided by 5 is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 70. And then 120 and 430. 130. 100. That's 200 and 670. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so actually you should speed up a little bit. Okay, so two things you need to note. Number one, read the question. Horizontal D. So that means you need to give D as a horizontal. Okay? Some just now the student somehow give the D here. You know why? Because they see D first. They see D first, that's why they put D here.
Oh.
Then they see C next, then they put C here. So if you do it this way, 0.
Yes.
How many marks? 1, 2, 3, 6. Gone. So the importance of reading the questions, and then the scale also. Number 2 to take note is must D with actually this D is a small d with a unit kilometer.
Oh, so I have to write.
Yep. So you need to write the C. This is called labeling. So this is what the examiner will look for. Okay. And labeling of this. Okay. Then calculate. So another thing the examiner will look for is answer all questions on the sheet of graph paper. So it means all your ABCD must be here.
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
0.
Yep. Okay. Can you answer all the questions on there?